This will be hard not to speed up as we get closer.
That's what I've found. Like, the slower I go with the rotations, like the circles, then the better the bait is, the more timing I get on it. Although I find it easier to use this hand than this because we're already so much closer.
Yeah.
Like the bubble is shorter because the range of the weapon is shorter. So once again, as long as we're not coming off the body, even though the range is shorter, you still want to be T-reps. Yeah. Even with your strikes all the time. If you find your thumb's getting hit, it probably means you're going full extension, then you're trying to change to the X. Do it shorter. Yeah. Still tick your defense up.
Yeah, make sure.
And then once you feel like you've got a few of the ranges in the defense, keep checking you got broken rhythm.
See that little, you moving back all of a sudden?
Yeah.
That works so much better.
Yeah, a little slight.
You really did walk in on me the other day.
Yeah. I've been just walking in on everyone.
Yeah.
I'm going, I can see this check
Yeah,
parry coming through.
I'm just going to...
Yeah. Occasionally I'll do almost, it looks like a seating parry where I'll just go bang, just straight at people. I'm using my forearm to knock them off the line if they're too vertical.
Yeah.
And I realise I can just go smash.
That's
Table, and they're not liking it. If they keep attacking afterwards and trying to get me again, I start just... it's, like I said, it feels like a casino real. You check the bicep or get under it.
Yeah, you can just get it.
But it's mostly, once again, off the broken rhythm, the circular baits. But I gotta make sure I don't close the bait when you just too early. And I keep my head moving, which means my feet are being low. And if we get a touch on it, we have to lean into it. Sorry.
It was rolling, but not enough. I could feel it.
Then you,
I changed direction. You
I
had
think after the first step I think you were off the line for this, but then I did the second one.
and I didn't do it.
Change the speed slightly and mess with the rhythm and time.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was harder to read for a second. Oh, nice handshake. Once again, spread my weight just as you do it. Maybe I'm going to keep it more even, so if you do that, I can pull it back like that.
It doesn't.
That's what I mean. I was like, more even. It means if I see you go for it, I can just suck it in.
And then
I can pick off whatever.
You're loaded.
But if I'm slightly too far,
Yeah.
I can't get off. I'm going to try and do a popo, like sit down and get it back. But there's only so much distance. You need to pull it back.
Just slightly.
That's it. You need a small Dorello. The popo can't always save you.
Yeah.
The popo is great though, is like for other defenses. Like if I was going to try and use this arm to defend, the popo is loaded. Yeah, it all starts with that deal. Sit down.
I was thinking,
put you on the edge of the swag.
I was also thinking about what. That's kind of the next thing ever made me think.
Yeah. It's so hard to keep a checklist going and check things without thinking. I always have to go through my checklist, then blank out when I know I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Then go back to the checklist, then blank out. And like I said, there's like milestones in ranges that I go, I need to break my rhythm, recheck the defense, all good. Right, now go blank, keep moving, keep going.
While I was thinking here, and the checklist was
exactly.
And that's why you go up with that.
Yeah.
So normally it's there.
It's the same as if you're like out of gas and you need a breather. You just got to try and detach.
Yeah.
Whilst you're out here, you can come up with something. At least you got a little bit of warning if they're going to rush you.
Yeah, don't just stand there with me. That was good.
As I say, if I'm a little lower, I'm a little more even with my weight, 40, 60. They can shift it 40, 60, 40, 60.
Yeah.
But when I'm up high and they do it, I'm 70 or 80, 30. And like, now I'm getting planted and I have to push off. Here, I just feel like I'm good to go.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like I've got to go a little bit faster.
Yeah, no, you change what I'm speed.
I'm not going to speed up the shot.
No, it's good.
But I'm just going to,
And it might speed faster footwork for you.
yeah, I'm just going to,
Because if you speed the hands up, the windows might close. But just do faster feet, then try faster hands. Do a bit of both.
reinforcing it, just coming in.
There's more me trying to actually control this.
Oh, okay.
You pulled it back and I kind of missed that with my weight going forward. So I'm like, I'm just going to
And I should have just carried that as well.
Yeah, see, if you did even a little poke,
Oh, yeah.
just forearm went across, I'm going to fall into your weight. But yeah, I missed the check, but once again, because I shifted my weight forward, it gave me an opportunity. Yeah. So I'm like, I technically wanted that. Right, but I missed this. And it's probably because I didn't fully commit to the shift. I was probably still a little upright and on here, but this stayed there enough that I'm like, I can kind of fall.
Well, because it was unusual, it made me think, what is that?
Well, once again, it's a broken rhythm, so
Yeah.
you kind of watch and go, what is
Yeah,
it?
I mean, what is he doing?
Yeah. And it's not like it's a crazy offense, it's like, what is that? You kind of see me coming closer and you go, well, my target's coming in, that's kind of what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I thought I'll bring it in.
That's good.
Like you said, short, long.
Yeah, exactly. Set a pattern, change the pattern.
Yeah. Not bad, was it?
Only a little bit. Nicked your eye on those. So I'm randomly just stepping forward, but I'm making sure my head's off the line here. And say that's there. I'm going to move my head off the line, and then I'm randomly just going to go, can I do that? And I'll just step forward, and most of the time you're going to pull your hand back. And then after that, I'll go back, and I'll go back to baiting. And now same to here. I'll put my head there at first, but then as you go, can I do that to that? And like, I'm kind of like opening something, and then going, can I time that? Can I time these? And it has to be simultaneous and forward.
Yeah.
But if you pull backwards, it doesn't mean I have to commit. Maybe I don't even do the full step, I just go to here, and I see you're retracting, and I go, nope. Oh, that element. Okay. It's letting me shift my weight in and out, and then when I see something, I'm already moving forward, and I can just commit to it.
Yeah, it seems to be the go, because the timing and trying to do 1, 2, 3.
Well, my biggest issue was that I was going in and doing stuff, and then I naturally just pivot out of the adrenaline, and as I was shifting my weight backwards, I go, oh, there's the opening I wanted, and now I'm too far away and moving away from it. And I was like, if I even just stay stationary and get my head off the line, at least it's better. And even better if I can shift my weight forward. I don't, like I said, don't have to fully commit to it. Yeah. But at least you're lining something up and just checking.
It's good, it just,
it does show, once again,
it's very showing.
I'm showing what I'm doing too much, which is still what Ray said my issue was. But it's letting me get the timing.
Well, at least you're getting it down.
I'm getting some timing on people, and then I think once I've got the timing down better, then I can just hide it. And then when they fully reach for it, then I will just go and just go through everything.
Yeah, you'll have.
Exactly. But at the moment, I'm as they start going and showing it, but yeah. As incremental steps.
Yeah.
Nice, that was good though.
Yeah.
And you startled me. Like that me going out was a flinch reaction. Oh, right. Yeah, because you stepped in and I think you partially go
yeah,
I was just touching and so maybe go, can I like almost, can I move backwards to pass that on? Can I punch that into your neck? But this was enough in the center line because you hadn't reached. So if you'd reached, that would have let me go into your throat. But this was enough here that it just checked it and I went here. And I went, I'm just in danger if you step down. And it's like washing the hands on the floor.
It's the old, instead of just driving in, I waited to see what you did.
You drew the attack, and once again, you're tight while I'm extended. Yeah. And now if you just step, I'm really screwed. And I have to do this, and I have to hope that you extend that Because if you just keep this tight on your body and do it all with your feet, that doesn't do anything. I have to get out of the way. So once again, it's all on the feet. It really feels like I'm going here and then almost here. Yeah. It does mean that if you disconnect as well, so if you had something and then all of a sudden it disconnected, you are still loaded. Yeah. You can pick something off. But sometimes that's the bait they want you to go for.
But that's better, because before I was trying to one hand swim, even though I was close.
Yeah.
I was trying to palm and do.
You're right, yeah, simultaneous beats the swimmer.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just coming through, it's good.
I was just so I was going to test the left line. I was like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, I was single line.
But that wasn't a good reaction for me. Even though I didn't get hit then and I got hit up, that was still a flinch.
Yeah.
I still moved that. I didn't get my head off the line.
Mine was right.
I did it mostly with my arm.
Yeah.
But I should have
needed
done
to
that.
do
You
that.
know what it was? I did it like this.
Right.
No feet. If you did that same stab, and I skirt, this would have all gone into it. But one, that relies on me going around this, which shifts my weight, makes me want to go there. Yeah. Instead, I've done this. I'm just lucky that
I've still twisted enough,
yeah,
so you get the extra range.
Yeah.
And I just
same as you, you've got to get off the line.
Yeah.
If you get your
well, that was still
I think you get that head under the arm. So like almost around.
I was happy to.
Yeah. And as long as that head's under the fence.
Yeah.
So like a lot of times the fence is our weapon. Yeah. But if I've done an attack, then this is the fence. Yeah. I'm going to roll with that. Then even then you can step through here. Yeah. Alright, let's do one more minute and then maybe we'll switch to dos manos.
Hey, that one I was watching you do.
That's good. You're pulling yourself back there at the right time.
Put them out a bit.
Yeah. Even these T-Rex circles were hitting my fingers when I came closer. So now I'm almost doing it. Like
Sort of got to make sure.
My wrist is like on my body, and I'm still doing it to make it look more open. But now my fingers aren't really getting hit because I'm not punching that.
Well, now I'm trying to do together. They're stopping in the middle.
Yeah.
So they're framing here. You're just going.
Yeah, I think I'll hit both of them on that one.
Yeah, well, that's the first time I've seen
I'm not trying to do like a circular shot. I'm mostly just punching it in. But it is hitting both.
So I've got to still do this and at the last minute.
You know, let's do an extra couple of minutes on this then.
Yeah.
Just to see how it feels.
So I've got to
You know what it is? I think you're going to pull your elbow back past your ribs a bit. Yeah, that looks better. No, I think you're doing it and leaving it too far out. Yeah. Which can be a good bait. But yeah, now, and you know what? I actually want to chase it. I want to reach for it. Because it was there, and then even as I went backwards, I went, oh, I can just aim at your ribs and hit it. But as I do that, if you put your foot back.
Oh, yeah, just go
on. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So I'll do that a lot, and I'll let people aim there. And then, like I said, you just pull that in, go around.
Yeah, it's when to do the double.
Yeah. Once again, it's changing measurement. Because you're doing this range, and then you shorten it. I will come off my body more at this longer range. But once I'm closer here, everything's a bit tighter. It's so close, it's so easy to punch their weapon. Oh, nice, you got me first. Yeah, I got your hand. Yeah.
But that's only because it was like that.
Yeah, and once you know what it is, you shortened the bubble.
Yeah.
Because you pulled your arm back.
Yeah, where would
the distance that was, you pulled it in. I'm now here. So I had the same thing. I'm in range. No, I was doing that with my baits. Right here, so when you missed on me, that's what I was doing to you. But then you were here and you did the same thing. It was one distance. So now we've got the same range and you're starting to get the timing on it. Yeah. As I say, it's really entirely in your own baits and how much you're keeping them away with your stuff.
Yeah. So it's the old why.
Yeah. Exactly.
And people who.
That's it. And up the line. I can't read you as well much now. I'm going to get a much more dangerous range.
Oh, that was close even there. I wasn't that close before.
No, I was thinking about all the crap I was walking through. I was already stepping, saw that coming out of my face, and I had to slip and move. Yeah, I had to throw my hand to the side and get a deflection on it.
Oh, that's brought me a lot closer. Yeah. That's good.
No, especially the dos manos. Yeah, you can transfer the same thing. So I think even on the dos manos, I was coming off my body a lot. And I'm just going to do it on my body here a lot to see how close it is.
Yeah, it's a mix.
Yeah. It's good. It's still progressing though. I'm digging it.
That was good.
Yeah. Thank you.